In this video, we are going to return a list containing all the mismatched words between two strings. Hello, I am Jagan from growwithdata. I am posting this video to share my knowledge in Python language with you. If this assists you in interview preparation anyways, I will be happy. Let's see the input data and we can talk about the questions in detail. So we are given two strings, string 1 and string 2. If you see string 1, this is the first string, the string 2 is, this is the second string. If you see the words, there are three assumptions we can take. The words are unique within the string. That means no words are repeated within that string. Second one is the input strings can be blank also. It's not necessary that both the strings has to have valid elements in it. And third one is this is case sensitive. If the first one is having this as TS caps and the next one is having small, both are different words. Okay, so these are three assumptions you can take. First one is the words are unique, second one is the input string can be blank, third one is case sensitive. So if you compare these two strings, this is the and the string are present in both the strings. But if you see the word first and second, these are unique for the string 1 and string 2 respectively. So the output has to be the words which are unique for that string, which is not present in the other string. So the output we can give as first and then second, right? So the unique words has to be the output. So before you go into the solution, I have to show you some couple of Python functions. Okay, first one is we are talking about the split function. So if you see, this is our input, str1 equal to this str1 dot split. So this will convert the string into words and put that in a list. So if you see, it just breaks down all the words and put that into a list. Okay, the second function we are going to see is how to add two lists. For example, I have two lists, list 1 and list 2. So list 1 plus list 2, what will it do? It will get the first list and append the elements of the second list into the first one. Okay, it's like a basic addition. And third one, if I have a list, how will I remove a particular element? So if I have a list like this, I want to delete the second element, a second. So what I do, list dot remove is a function, right? So parenthesis second. So if I give that, it will remove the list. If you see it, you have only first. So it will be done. If I want to remove a particular element based on the index value, then I just say del list of the position. Like if I say second, that means index is 1, and then if you say the list, it shows first. If I just put 0, the first will be removed. So these are the basic things we are going to use. Okay, let's start the function. So what we are going to do, we are going to start with the function grow with data. String 1 and string 2 are the input values. So first what we are going to do, we are going to create a list for the first string, string 1 dot split. So this will split the first string and put all the elements in a list. And then we have a list 2, which is a blank list, and then we go for a loop in str2 dot split. So we are splitting the second list and get every word as a element, the variable val. So you say if val in the list 1, okay, then we just say list 1 dot remove that value, else you say list 2 dot append val. So now let's see what is the value of list1 and list2. Let's call the function and see how it works. So it gets first from the list1 and then second here. This one will remove all the elements if it present in the second list. Okay, if you want to see it, we can just print here. Okay, we just bring in here and see how it works. First it removes here, right? So we can just say print list1. So initially it comes here and shows the first part of it. So the first time the list1 will have, this is the first string. So whenever it's find the same word in the second string, it will just remove it. So this will gone and the next one is will be gone, the will be gone. Since the first is not present in the second string, first remains the one and then the second remains in the second list. So we simply say return list1 plus list2. So we can disable this print. So the output is going to be the first and the second. It looks so simple, right? Okay. Now there is an edge case we talked about. So the input string can be blank. So if the first string is blank and it just brings in all the loop. So we don't need to go through all this procedure if one of the string is blank. So what can we do? We do address the edge case here. If not string 1 or not string 2. Okay, if any of the string is blank, then you simply say return string 1 dot split plus string 2 dot split. So in that way you don't have to go through all the code. So if you say like this, it will directly returns the second string based on the string 2 dot split. Other way, if string 2 is a blank, then it will bring in the first string and split that. This is the first string. Okay. Yeah, so these are the edge cases we addressed and then simple looping function. Okay, now for the practice purpose, if you want to do multiple test cases, what we do is we just have a function which sort the input list and the comparison list. So you don't have to worry about the position of the elements, and then both are blank, then should be blank, and first string is blank and second string has value, and first string is having value, second string is blank, and all the test cases. We run it, hope it works. Yes, so it works here. Fine. Now what happens if there is a repeated words in the string and first, right? So we can ignore this for now. If you simply call the function and see if there is a repeated word in the string. So the first appears twice, right? So I don't want to have the element to appear twice. I just want to see the element once. So where should I fix the code? So here we have the split part of it, right? What we are going to do is we just say set. So set will remove the duplicates, right? Just get only the unique elements. For example, if you see here a equal to this. So if you say set of a, it will just remove the duplicates. Okay, and we see it's not the open bracket, it's like curly brackets for set. Okay, fine. So I just put the set. In that way it gets only the unique elements from the list when it's split. And when you append to the second list, you just say if val in list2 or if not. So if it's not there, then you append it. So if you fix both of this, okay, unsupported plus, okay, so this one is a set and this one is a list. So when you do this, you just make sure you convert that back to a list. Okay, so here you remove the duplicate elements and you bring it as a unique one. If you don't want to have the if condition here, we simply say set, and then you can just convert that back to a list. So you don't have to have the if condition part of it. Okay. Is there a simpler way? Because we just talked about splitting, we talked about the set, we talked about the additional part of it. Is there a simple way we can address this? Let's see. We can keep this edge case as such, and we have the list one here, and list, what we are going to do is we just say set of string 2. We just split both that one. Since it's a list, we just say set, we just say set 1 and set 2, and we don't have to look at anything. We just go to the return and then we just say set 1 minus set 2 dot union of set 2 minus set 1. So it brings the same value. So set 1 minus set 2 will take set 1 and then remove all the elements which are present in set 2 and get the first and both. And the second one will take set 2 just here and then remove all the elements from the set 1, which is second is going to remain. So this is A minus B union B minus A will give you all the distinct words. You don't have to go for all the for loop, if condition, everything. Just put set in both, and just remember, if you want to subtract A, set A from set B, just put a minus, and to combine that, dot union and do this. There might be a much easier way to address this. For now, I'm stopping here. Hope you like this video. Thanks for watching.